The story of the real godmother Assunta Pupetta Maresca. How did a beauty queen become a mob boss? How did Italy's first female mafia boss take over her family's leadership? How did she earn the nickname Pupetta? How did she make ruthless decisions? How did she defy the criminal world? Today we take a closer look at the story of Assunta Maresca, nicknamed Pupetta, the real godmother. What is your favorite mafia movie? The Godfather. Once Upon a Time in America, Goodfellas, Scarface. Or think of other mafia movies. Even though their stories are different, they all have one thing in common. That is, the protagonist, the mafia father character, is a man. When we think of the mafia, most of us think of tall, scary, bald men. Racketeering, harsh words, scary looks are always visualized with male characters. Of course, a beauty queen who can make the criminal world tremble with fear is one of the last options we can think of. However, one of the most memorable bosses in history is a woman. In fact, she was once crowned the Queen of Beauty. Behind her beautiful face lies a dark, ruthless and criminal past. We're talking about Assunta Maresca, also known as Pupetta. Born in Castellamare di Stabia, a town near Naples, Assunta was the center of attention in her early teens. She won a local beauty contest, the first time she was recognized for her beauty. In those years, when she was nicknamed Pupetta, or doll, because of her beautiful face, it was not easy to predict that this beautiful woman would become one of the most ruthless bosses of the criminal world. Her father was a member of the Camorra Mafia organization. Therefore, many of the people around her were also involved in crime and fate had already begun to weave its web for her. The first step in her march from beauty queen to mafia boss was her marriage to Pasquale Simonetti, a mafia boss, in 1955. Assunta Maresca, who was 20 years old at the time, was not yet aware of the tragic events that awaited her. Assunta Maresca's husband Pasquale Simonetti was murdered just 3 months after the wedding. Moreover, the person responsible for her husband's death was Antonio Esposito, who had also witnessed their wedding. The local beauty queen of Naples was now a widow, 6 months pregnant, and her desire for revenge grew stronger by the second. Assunta Maresca, nicknamed Pupetta, now had only one goal: to find Antonio Esposito, the man who left her widowed and her child fatherless, and to make him pay for what he had done to her. And it didn't take her long to achieve this goal. In pursuit of her husband's killer, Maresca found her enemy on the busiest street in Naples. He did not even blink as he avenged his enemy in broad daylight on the busiest street in the city. She shot Antonio Esposito dead. The beauty queen was now a bloody killer. And she didn't seem remorseful. "I gripped the gun tightly with both hands because I was afraid of missing," she testified during her police interrogation, revealing the coolness with which she committed the murder.